You know Ishtar, goddess of love, war, desire, one of the most famous gods in history. But nobody talks about her sister, the one who was more powerful, the one who makes even the gods afraid to speak her name. Her name is Ereshkigal, and her story is 4,000 years old and somehow feels like it was written yesterday. Ereshkigal is the queen of the Great Below, the Sumerian underworld called Kur. Not a servant, not a villain, not a monster. A queen, sovereign, absolute. She didn't choose this throne. In the oldest versions of the myth, she was taken, dragged into the underworld as a young goddess and made its ruler, forced into a domain of darkness and death before she ever understood what she was losing. And yet, she didn't break. She became it. She ruled with such total authority that even the great gods of heaven, Anu, Enlil, the entire divine council, refused to enter her realm. They would only send messengers, because anyone who entered Kur played by her rules, no exceptions. And then one day, her sister came knocking. Ishtar, goddess of love and war, queen of heaven, the most celebrated goddess in Mesopotamia, decided she wanted to enter the underworld, to conquer it, to add it to her domain, because that's who Ishtar is. Ereshkigal heard she was coming, and she didn't panic. She didn't beg, she didn't negotiate. She said, let her in, but she follows the law. The law of the underworld stated that anyone who descended must surrender something at each of the 7 gates: clothing, jewelry, crown, power, until you arrived in the Great Below with nothing. Ishtar, proud, radiant, unstoppable Ishtar, was stripped at every gate. And when she finally stood before Ereshkigal, she was naked, powerless, and Ereshkigal killed her. Just like that. No drama, no speech. The goddess of love and war, dead, hung on a hook in the underworld like a piece of meat. Because in Ereshkigal's house, nobody is more powerful than death.